Good day, everyone. We are the reporters of Sweden Police Models. By the way, my name is John Joshua Lapping, and
And Kurt Rasin Zaragoza.
so now let's start. Sweden Police Models. Introduction. Sweden is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy. The parliament, Riksdag, is unicameral and its members are elected for a 4-year term. The government is led by the prime minister, chosen by the parliament on the principle that a person can only be accepted as prime minister if he or she does not receive a majority of active negative votes by the members. For my opinion, constitutional monarchy is a system of government is which a monarch shares powers with a constitutionally organized government. In other words, a majority of combined years and absteners is sufficient to be elected to office. Newly elected members of parliament first vote on the incumbent prime minister. And if a majority votes no, it is the Speaker of the Parliament who is responsible for proposing a candidate to the Parliament who again can be the incumbent Prime Minister regardless of results of the first vote. The formal head of state is the oldest living monarch descendant, male or female, to Crown Prince Johann Baptist Julie, later King Carl Johann, as described in the succession law to the throne. Sweden is a unitary and decentralized state. The constitution recognizes local self-government in certain areas and delegates certain responsibilities to the local administrations. This old female and old male, these two is the formal head of state, is the oldest living and monarch's descendants.
So structure of Sweden government, we have the national government. The uses of the national government is to assess the government in implementing policies in their countries. And also the government of Sweden consists of prime minister and 21 ministries. So the government of Sweden named Ranger in short use both in basic laws of Sweden while in the long form called vernacular used in international treaties. So these are the structure of Sweden government in this picture. So next slide, please. So Sweden is a parliamentary democracy. So the meaning of the parliamentary democracy is a government which people. So the meaning of the parliamentary democracy is a government which people elect a representative to a parliament to make a laws for of their countries. So at the national level, the people are represented by the Riksdag or Swedish Parliament, which has legislative power. So the meaning of the Riksdag is the highest decision-making assembly in Sweden, and also the duties of the Riksdag is to examine the work of the government and responsibility for passing all laws in the Sweden. So next slide, please. So the government system is a constitutional monarchy. So from the word constitutional monarchy, it means the meaning of the constitutional monarchy is the ruler's power are limited by a document called a constitution. And the example of these are the United Kingdom, Thailand, and Japan. So Sweden has a mixed economic system in which there is a variety of private freedom combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation. Sweden is the most egalitarian societies in the world. From the highlight word egalitarian, which means is based on equality and equality, all people are equal and deserve equal treatment in all things. So As of 2022, the Prime Minister of Sweden is Ulf Kristersson, leader of the moderate party. King Carl XVI Gustav is the seventh monarchy of the House Bernadette and also addressed Sweden in the midst of COVID-19 crisis. So the next slide, please. So police rank of Sweden. The so the Sweden police system is so their law enforcement officer of the Sweden are provided by a single police organization in the Swedish and in the Swedish National Police Academy is the educational center for the entire police service, and it's organized as a division of the Swedish National Police Board. So unlike in the Philippines, we have a lot of police organization in here. So while in the Sweden, they had a single police organization, which is Swedish National Police Academy. So we move on in the police rank of Sweden. We have a National Police Commissioner, Police Director, Deputy Police Director, Police Commissioner, Deputy Police Commissioner, Chief Superintendent, Assistant Police Commissioner, Superintendent, Chief Inspector, Inspector, Sergeant, Senior Police Officer, and Police Training. So the highest rank of this rank of Sweden is the National Police Commissioner. So the duty of the Police Commissioner is of Sweden is is the responsible for all activities of the police and led by the National Police Commissioner Andres Thornberg. So that is the police rank and the police system of the Sweden. So
Okay, the duties and responsibilities of Sweden Police. Implementing the decisions of the Parliament and by formulating new laws or law amendments amendments on which parliaments decide, monitor public order and safety to prevent crime, conduct reconnaissance, carry out criminal investigation, comprehending legal document to ensure that anyone who commits an offense is identified and brought to justice. So the duties and responsibility of Police Sweden. The Swedish police exists to make it safe and secure to live and reside in Sweden. The police are there to help people and to stop crime. In the event of a crime, the police have to intervene. Sweden has both women and men as police officers who do the same work. Move to next slide. The practices of model law enforcement agencies of Police Sweden. The National Police Board performs inspections to check that police work is carried out efficiently in accordance with the directives issued by the government and parliament and with due respect for the legal rights of the individual. The Office of the Parliamentary Ombudsman is a supervisory body responsible for checking that public services and public servants adhere to legislation and regulation and treat citizens fairly. The Office of the Parliamentary Auditors and is an independent authority responsible to Parliament which performs audits of public service to ensure that they make the best possible use of the resources placed at their disposal. The Office of the Chancellor of Justice is a government body that supervises the public services. The National Audit Office performs audits of government agencies aimed at promoting quality, efficiency, and economical use of public resources. The practices of model law enforcement agencies of Police Sweden. This tasked with assisting the local police regions and is in charge of international police cooperation and all national operations, the department has power to allocate extra resources if needed and has a mandate to initiate nationwide operations and activities. It is also responsible for investigating crimes as prescribed by law and by law to be conducted and the national level such as corruption and war crimes. And that's all.